Okay. There's no way, bro. Okay, what's up, guys? I wonder if I've changed the keyboard. No, I didn't. Anyways, I'll show you guys what I have done. So, a lot of people probably clicked in because of the title. Well, basically, I finished mapping my own den. From first den, second den, third den, all the way to stage 16. Right here. Zeta. Well, it took actually quite long, to be honest. So basically, everything you see right here, these are all mapped by me. Dude, it actually took me like 5 years to finish mapping all of these. There's no way. Like, everything in total 64 maps. It's finally over. Well, I know that nobody cares about the dam, but maybe that's just getting to the point. Like we just play it, I guess. Blue Moon. Yeah, there is Blue Moon as stamina map of 6th dan. So if there's any question that you guys want to ask, just let me know. For now, maybe I can just show you guys how the maps look. So basically, this is the first stand. It's supposed to be easy. I know for a lot of people, they probably cannot tell this is a jack map because it's still too easy to be recognized as a jack map. Let me be honest. Yeah, I might have to be showing this. Wait, give me a second. Hey, give me a second. Yeah, it's basically this is just the, I don't know, man. It's actually very cool. Let me copy the name right real quick. Some basic jack map. Let me just say. Oh yeah, and there goes the glitch sound, and then everything changed. Even the song's gerund changed. There we go. Now showcasing stage 1 prelude. So this is the tag map. It's not going to be that tacky compared to those very hard maps. Trust. Hey Sign, before I sing this, I had actually cleared your alpha with 97%. Nice! Those maps are really fun. Trust, my mapping skill even improved more after I started working on 2nd to 9th Dan. Like, I tried my best to make the maps fun, not just those Dan courses. No, I don't want it to be just a Dan courses. I want it to be something that you can enjoy. So as you can see, this is it's kind of technical to the beginners. So that's why I called it a tech map. Yeah. And then there goes the third map. It's speed map. Speed. So it's basically just a lot of stairs. Like higher BPM with some stairs that is harder to hit. Oh yeah, and there goes the burst, because that's what speed map looks like. Trust. I know it's getting. I know first Dan is not that fun to watch, but trust. When it goes to something like second Dan, third Dan, it's just going to be way more and more fun. Believe me. So I wonder if you guys have any question that you want to ask. What is this Dan different compared to Digi Mythicals? And there's even more to talk about. Like, to be fair, I try to make my Dan stand out compared to the other Dan courses, because typically Dans are not that fun to be playing and grinding on, and a lot of people, they usually just copy maps somewhere else, even though with permission, but still, it's actually quite hard. Can you showcase them with bar note scheme for next course? Yeah, sure. I can do that. And there should be the final. There should be, and there goes the final map. Stamina map. It's like, I made it quite tiring for beginners, even though it's first Dan. But I think the difficulty is very clear. It's actually approaching. I don't know. It's not approaching the second Dan, but still, it might be draining a lot of stamina. The stream is going to last for a very long time, because I think there's like 9 Dan courses. First Dan, there's really not much to talk about, because there isn't actually varieties in first Dan. But from third Dan, going above, there's a lot of varieties between songs and songs. Like, you might be seeing other patterns in the stamina map, or they're just more balanced that I'm focusing on my own Dan. Yeah, this is actually very long. Each Dan is like 7 to 10 minutes the most. I think the only Dan course that is more than 10 minutes is probably the 6th Dan, because there's a purpose. Well, I'll talk about the purpose of 6th Dan being that long later. And yep, the first Dan is about to end. So there goes the first Dan. 3,314 objects. It's exactly 3-star. Is the first dan harder than DD Mythical's first dan? I don't think so. I think, to me, the average level of my dan is lower than DD Mythical's. Well, but that's not the main point. You know what? Dance is like a test. It's like the measurement to your skill. Like it's like a song marathon that you can play. There's 4 songs testing out your skill, and it tells which level you're at. So for example, you cleared this dan with 96%. Well, okay, so I made the clear requirement 96%. So if you got 96%, if you got 96 on this map, you cleared it, and you're now confirmed as a first stander, a first stand player. This is your skill level, and you can challenge yourself to even higher and higher level. So basically, I will be talking more about like the introduction of dance. How does it compare to the Mythical and Transcendence 1? So what is different is I'm not really sure if they mapped all the map by themselves. I'm pretty sure DD Mythical didn't map all the map in their Dan courses. But to be fair, this Dan courses stand out because I made the difficulty scale by myself. So basically, what I mean is first dan, second dan, third dan. These are all my own difficulty scale that I created. I created a difficulty scale system, trying to stand out from the other dans. So I want to take over DD Mythicals. I know it's like a strong, dude. I have a strong ambition trying to take over DD Mythicals stand. I think my map's quality has the potential to take over DD Mythicals from first dan to 10th dan because I paid more effort than. It actually took me so much effort to finish the first dan to 10th dan. You know, Alpha to Epsilon, which is 11 to 15th, they're too hard. So basically, you just smash over them without thinking about too much. But let me just say, I tried my best to adjust the pattern to make it fun. To make it fun to play. So when you're playing DD Mythical's maps, you might be feeling, oh god, these maps are kind of annoying to play. But no, I won't disappoint you with the mapping quality in my own den. So basically, let me try it. Okay, sure. There's link in the description. Okay, let me change it to bar skin so you guys can read it better. Okay, now let's go showcasing the second dan. Second dan is called Abnormality. So you guys might not know, but there's lore for this dan. Like I made up a whole storyline for my own dan courses. If you want to understand more, you can join my Mapping Hub Discord server, which is also known as my Dan Project server. So you guys can discuss more about my Dan in the Discord server. I might be pinning it on the pinned comment in the stream. I'll pin that later. Alright, let's showcase this one. So first song is Sayonara Hatsukoi. It's from Archaea. So you have even Zeta. Yeah, I do. There we go. Second dan. So the jack is way harder than the first Dan. This is where we start to progress in particular skill that I can tell is completely a jack map. How much BP is this map? I think it's 178, but it's scaled with 1/4. And also I made an anchor. I made some anchor for the jack, so you can get to understand how to hit these patterns before you go into more advanced stage. The more advanced stages. There goes the pack map for second Dan. So close to 120. It's pretty high for second Dan. But the pattern is not that hard and not that complex, so it shouldn't be a problem. After test playing, and as I mentioned, I have my own difficulty scale. So, if anyone think a map is too hard for a particular skill level, I will be checking in, and I'll be explaining the reason why I made it that sort of level. Now we just watch. It contains a little bit of mini jacks. It's not that fast, but the pattern is kind of tacky. And there's a final burst for this map. Oh, this is tacky. And there goes the third song, which is Speed. Yeah, yes, it's XIII. I made a pattern like this so that you can get used to the speed patterns later in the higher patterns. Yeah, there started to be some little burst in the song. First, in 160. And there goes the third, and there goes the final song. The stamina is sky's the limit. This map is from my ranked, one of my maps that is going for ranked. I fixed the pattern by a little bit and made it a stamina map of second den. So it might not be looking like a stamina map for now, but soon the pattern will show you why this map is stamina. Yep, you're correct. It's very hard to notice the difference between maps for now because it's still low difficulty levels. And there goes the end of the second song. The second den. Hi Signicial. Hello. Okay, so this map has 3,996 objects. And the star rating in this map is 3.3, which is 0.3 higher than the first den. And now let's showcase the third den. Termination. As what I mentioned, there's lore for this den. So Termination also has a reason that I'm naming this den Termination. We'll be talking about that later. There you go. The BPM is 200. The BPM in this song is 240. I made it some techie mini jack. Which software did you use to merge song into one? You know, I use video editor and then convert them into MP3. That's what I did. Jack map seem way better than the second Dan Jack. Really? Okay, and there goes the tag map. Okay, the song name is Ambitious. So the rhythm is actually a little bit tacky right here. It's not completely like the tag map started to... It's not that tacky compared to the things above 6th Dan. Yep, 3rd Dan is the stage where things start to get harder. It's way harder than the 2nd Dan. You need time to practice, but still. Yep. This part started to get a little bit speedy. Very unglobal top, by the way. No, I'm not. I used to be unglobal top. I used to be close to global top, but not anymore. And there goes the stamina map. So 3rd Dan, it's what I mentioned. There started to be variety. So you realize the pie chart right here. The 4th song, it's longer in 3rd Dan. And that's my purpose. You need more stamina to proceed to the next stage, which is the expert pact. So I made the stamina map more variable. The pattern is more variable, and as well as the length, it's longer. That's my purpose. Rubistan when? I don't know, man. Sounds like AI voice? Are you fucking kidding me? No! No, it's not AI voice. What the fuck? Do I actually sound like AI that much? What a... Okay, whatever. No, it's probably because I'm talking too calmly. As you can see, there's tech, there's speed, and there's stamina inside this map. This is my purpose. I just made most of the 4th song being like this, so I can name all the maps. Wait, hold up a second. What happened? Is there anything wrong with my mic? Wait a minute. Did I use the wrong microphone to input? I'm sorry, I used the wrong thing. Okay, it should be better. A little bit better, I guess. Hello? Test. Very good. I'm like, oh good. Okay. Okay then. And the final burst right here. Okay, and the 3rd dan ended. So the music started mark as the end of the beginner courses. So this is the end of beginner courses. Things are going to be interesting now, because advanced pack is going to be way harder than the beginner pack. What program do you use to make these dance? No, I basically just use video editor to edit the audio. After I merge the audios and the break, like there's break time, and I add some sound effect into the break time, and what I say? Okay, let me just show you guys how I make it. Okay, so there goes the video editor right here. So stage 7. There we go. This is the song, first song, and the break, the ambient sound, and then the second song, ambient sound again. The 3rd song, and then the ambient sound again. The 4th song, the 4th song, and then the ambient sound, the ambient sound again. Basically, I just added the audio like this, and then merge them into a map, and then copy all the maps into a course, and then put on the PNG photo, and then make the background like this. Okay. Oh no, this. Okay, there you go. There goes the 4th dan. The 4th dan is called resuscitation. Okay, now let's start showcasing this. It's going to be way harder now. Okay, so the first map is going to be Speedjack. It kind of reminds me of a bit of Transcendent Stand. It's not that hard for now, but it's going to be gradually harder after the first part. instead of actually playing the dance. Because I have hand injury. Is that understandable? I prefer not playing because I have hand injuries. Of course, I have test played all of these maps. I have double S on 5th and Jack. I have double S on 6th and Tech. I also have 99% on my 8th and Tech. My bad, dude, I didn't know. It's okay, man. Are you willing to clear your own dance? I will be doing them later. To be fair, I usually play my own map. That'll be too much work. 16 dance in one stream will be too much. Well, I know it's kind of much, but you know, you can watch the stream replay. There will be a stream VOD later. So for people who are interested in this, how long this then takes you? Do you have to test play these other than yourself? Yes, I do. Usually after I finish mapping, I will throw my map to some of my friends or people in Discord server. But because 1st den to 8th den are in my skill level, so I test played by myself. There shouldn't be any issue. But if a map is not fitting den level, I'll be waiting for people to let me know. Oh yeah, by the way, I have double S on this map. 4th and Tech. These things are low-key really interesting. Good work, son. Thank you. Oh, and here goes the tech part. No, I played Robeats. I don't map for Robeats, man. Since all the maps are original, do you upload all the 64 maps separately? For some of them, I upload separately. But there should be a practice pack later. I'll probably merge all the types of maps into a pack and then make it 4 packs. Jack, Tech, Speed, and Stamina, and then upload them all together. You should map for Robeats. Nah, let them accept my map, bro. What's the highest thing in this pack? It's Zeta, which is 16, which is 16. Make it Eta and Theta then. Later, dude. I will be making Eta and Theta, but definitely not now. When I feel like it, okay? Since working on a thing isn't an easy thing. It's actually very hard to make a dance, though. Is data maps in mind? Here goes the 4th dance stamina. Oh, this man. Here goes the final burst of this map. And there we go. 5,558 objects in the 4th den. The length is 8 minutes. Do you still play Mania? A little bit. Like accuracy? Just a little bit. And there goes the 5th den. It's similar object amount compared to the 4th den, but it's a lot denser. It's not an easy thing to do at all. 5th den is actually kinda hard, trust. The speed bursts become way harder than 4th den. And the stamina, it's more about endurance. Like, 4th den focus on the burst. But 5th den, it's basically 4th den level but non-stop, which is very tiring. Okay, anyways, without further ado, that's Showcase Stage 5. Disturbance. Alright. Let's show it, I guess. This looks so cool. Thank you, man. Yep, there's a final burst at the end of this song, which gets you to be ready. We are hoping that you're ready for sort of pattern like that. And there goes the tag. There goes the tag map. This one's actually very tricky, man. So I'm gonna pin the Discord about live stream. I don't think people in Science House plays Osu, so I only pin the mapping HUD. So, once again, for sure something else? I have tried Eterna before, but that's not really my type of game. Or let's say, I don't really play 4-key that much anymore. I'm just basically sometimes still playing accuracy, and sometimes I map. That's what I do in the 4K community for now. So basically, one of the reasons the first song is so short is because the second song is focusing on a tiny bit of jack as well. First song is focusing on chord jack, even though it's you still cannot tell it's chord jack because it's only 15. But then I put mini jack in the second song, so you can practice both chord jack and mini jack to balance the skill. To balance the skill set in the den. And there goes the second song. For the third song, it's going to be quite hard. The difficulty leaps a lot from fourth den. This one is not easy to do at all. It's very comfortable to hit. It's also the level that you started to practice your manip skill. Of course it's not a jack map, man. It's the speed of variety that I've made in my own den, so it's not a jack one. So there goes the burst. There's like a burst of 1/8, just being like 1/8, 1/6. And then once again, 1/8 and 1/6 again. And then just switching very frequently. 1/8, 1/6, 1/4, 1/8, 1/6. Just basically like that. Oh yeah, by the way, I have double S on this map. Before I had my hand injury. And there goes the stamina map. This song is actually non-stop. It's basically the same as the 4th dan level, a little bit higher than 4th dan level, but the pattern is not going to stop when it goes crazy. Yeah, start from this part. And then the pattern just non-stop anyway. It's not stopping anymore. does this work like Dan, as you have to get certain percent, another certain percentage to clear the map? It's the same. You need to get 96% to clear the map. The basic clear condition is 96%. And I think I will be adding another more stricted clearing condition. For example, 99% for a golden clear or something like that. I don't know. And there goes the end of 5th Dan. 5,797 objects. The length at 8 minutes. It's a little bit shorter than the 4th Dan, because 4th Dan is focusing a little bit more on stamina. But this one is focusing on endurance, so the length is a little bit shorter. However, it's more tiring than the 4th Dan. It is way harder. And now there goes the longest Dan in the whole courses. 10 minutes 21 seconds in this freaking Dan. 7,000 objects, almost 8,000. So my purpose of making this so long is because I think you need enough stamina to be clearing 7th Dan. Like, if you want to improve, you need your stamina first. If you don't train your stamina, you won't really push much in your limit. So that's why I focus on that. That video program free, by the way? No, it's not. I paid for it. Okay, there you go. There goes the 6th Dan, revitalization. Oh yeah, Undertale mentioned. The first song is another medium. Is that Blue Moon Floodscape 2? Yes, it is. Stamina map, it's Blue Moon. It might be unexpected, but oh yeah, this is the first time quad note actually appears in the Dan. Oh wait! Yeah! After you mentioned that, I just realized the first song is Blue Moon, the 4th song is also Blue Moon. Like, but the first song is old Blue Moon soundtrack, and the last song is the actual Blue Moon. The actual Blue Moon right now. Blue Moon Dan. There's no way, man. This is my favorite dance so far. Really? Okay, and the second song is going to be very, very, very hard as a tech map. This is where tech map started to become interesting. This one's actual tech map that I will actually call it tech. It's the same music artist as the second Dan tech. So oh yeah, there's a fun fact. This map is only 3-star. Alright, and here goes the third song. This one is actually very hard as a speed map. Oh yeah, I trimmed the song by just a little bit. I trimmed out like 50 seconds of the song, so which made it shorter. Or let's say originally this song is like 3 minutes and 20 seconds or something. And then I trim it into 2 minutes and a half. There goes the break time. Here we go. The first trail and then start the endless trail, the endless speed, all the way until the end of the song. Yeah, as the vocal is getting glitchy and glitchy, the pattern is harder to hit. And there goes the stamina map. And this map, the reason this map is hard, it's at the middle part. The reason this one is the hardest stamina map out of the advanced pack, there's a reason. So far, it's nearly the same level as 5th Dan. It might be a little bit harder, but you cannot feel it yet. And here goes the variety. There goes Jack inside the stamina map. Oh, holy shit! I don't know why the sound effect. Okay, I might be updating that later. For some reason, the BPM didn't fix the sound effect. Or I might be fixing that later. I'm going by sign. Alright, see ya later. And this part is basically just testing if you have remaining stamina after the Jack burst. Redo the same thing and see if you have enough stamina to stand all the way till the end. To see if you have what it takes to enter the expert pack. Basically, 6th Dan is the prelude to the 7th Dan. Thanks for mapping Hestia. Oh yeah. It's in 8th Dan. It's going to be here soon. Right, and there we go. There goes the end of the 6th Dan. 7,997 objects, and it's 10 minutes long. Alright, and now we are finally entering the expert pack. 7th Dan, this stage is called Motivation. Of course, as I said, there's lore for the Dan, so I'll talk about why 7th Dan is named Motivation later. There it goes, the expert pack. I'm not sure if you guys realized, but there goes the funny chicken right here. Look at that. The first map. Also, for some of you guys, you might realize the object of 7th Dan. It's lower than 4th Dan. Even the length is shorter. but the star rating is 4.72 star. Well, that's because the density of the map is becoming very high, and only when you can survive the 6th den that you have maintained enough stamina so you can push your limit to do the density of 7th den. That's my purpose, to make 6th den way longer than the other den, because you have to move on in order to hit the 7th den. Alright, anyways, without further ado, let's showcase the map. Basically, the song is singing something like saltwater chicken, saltwater duck, roasted chicken, roasted duck. Basically, just keep repeating. It's a meme from Taiwan, and I made it an actual den. I made it an actual den. How the hell did you get 98 on IISHD? Oh yeah, because I was good. I was doing good before my hand injury. And here goes the tech map. This is tech map, by the way. Tech is usually filled with mini jacks, so don't be surprised about that. Oh yeah, rope is mentioned. It's not the same map as rope is. Speed map. Oh yeah, by the way, there's no long note in this map. the last map, stamina, speed, and tech all together in a map. And that's why the first 3 songs are so short. Yeah, most of you guys probably already know the song. It's synthesis. There goes the break song, the break time in the 4th song. This is why I said things are becoming fun. The higher stages. Quickly 7th in, bro. And let's go. That's the end of 7th den. The object is lower, way lower than 4th den and 5th den. Even the length is shorter, but it's way harder and way more fun. Alright, anyways, this is the end of 7th den, and now we're showcasing 8th den. Let's go. Okay. For 8th den, the jack map is not really that hard. Well, let's go. The BPM is 145. The song is Evergreen by Cranky. Ask why the Zeta Den in your pack is only OD5 instead of OD 8.9, 8.5 and 9. Oh, because that Den was supposed to be a joke. I made the second map unplayable, so that's why I made it only 5 and make the condition only 95%. And here comes the greatest map, in my opinion. I mapped this song with so much effort. This tag map is one of my masterpieces, I guess. Like, both 8th Den and 9th Den tag are actual masterpieces that I consider one of my greatest work of all time. Well, we don't talk about Zeta right now. There will be a rework for Zeta. That's confirmed. There will definitely be a rework for Zeta. Anyways, this map. I personally enjoy playing this a lot. I'm not really sure if you guys enjoy this map, but 8th Den tag. Will the same song be reused? One thing for sure, Misery will be there because it just actually fits Zeta so much. I think only the tag map are going to be changed. Yeah, it's speed map, but however, there's jacking it. That will happen a lot in my den. Who said speed map should be speed? Dude, there can be variety of patterns inside a map, man. To make it fun, man. Literally. here goes the stamina. The 8th stamina. 200 BPM handstring. Actually not handstring, it's actually jump string. 200 BPM jump string. With a little bit handstring inside there. And there goes the 8th dan. That's the end of the 8th dan. Personally, I think 9th dan will be very, very fun, I guess, because of the second song. Let's say 8th dan and 9th dan's tag map are actually just too effortful. Let me just say. Well, okay. Let me copy the Dan name for a little bit, because we're showcasing stage 9 right now. Right, there we go. 9th dan. It's called Catastrophe. Oh, oops. Object 8,947. This one is almost 10 minutes as well. The second longest dan in the first few packs. Right. Speedjack, 162 BPM speedjack. First is here. Right, and here's one of my favorite map. Let's go.
of the organ.
Yeah, there goes the attack myth. I don't know what you guys think, but I love that a lot. I'm actually proud of that work, man. Here goes the hardest first part. And there goes stamina. Oh yeah, you're right. Just rewind my song in one thing, bro. Right, yeah, 8,947 objects. It is almost 10 minutes long. And there goes the final dam right here. Finale with this 10th dam. Basically, my jack, it's easier than the Signicial one, I guess. Because it's only 124 BPM. No, as what I mentioned, I use my own difficulty scale to measure the dam difficulty. So if something's easier, something's harder, that's my purpose. And then there goes the second song, Tech Man.
ブレイク4の特徴といえばやっぱりこの
10th tag intro kind of hard, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, this song is called Tsurami. It's called Tsuramic, actually. It's like what I keep singing. And this one has controversy. It's very controversial because this one is actually very hard. If you're gonna nerf it. Well, I'm still thinking about nerfing it. That will probably happen because the pack is still in the state of pre-release. So before I took off the word pre-release, I can do anything to the damage. Yeah, you wanna know? You know what? This map was edited. The original version of this map was actually long note. I didn't map the rice into long note. I mapped the long note into rice. Even those who already cleared Alpha may find this stamina chart hard to get 97 to 98. Really? I didn't actually thought Kisaragi is actually that hard. Like, to be fair, I thought this map is actually mid 10th dan, but I don't know. Looks like people are giving it very, very high judgment or something like that. So you think this chart is hard, huh? How much BPM is Kisaragi? 230, I guess. Yeah, it's 230. Let me switch back to my own skin. Give me a second. No, not this one. Not this one. Jack is way easier than the rest. Oh yeah, because finale was the Dan that is made like it's made like so long ago, man. Like look at the upload date. These maps 7th, 8th, 7th dan, 8th dan, 9th dan, they are uploaded 2 hours ago. However, 10th dan was actually made around March 20th, 2025, which is like months ago. Well, the balance wasn't that good before I released finale. So don't worry, it's still in pre-release stage. So I will be updating this one like later, but not now. These stands look so fun to play, really. Okay, anyways, I haven't warmed up yet. Let me actually try 7th. Let me actually warm up with this one first. Play my own dan. There's no way. I'm going to play 7th. Greek letter time. Maybe after I played my own dan. Wait, oh my god, I accidentally paused. Whatever. Okay, 97, not bad. Oh my god. I'm getting? What the heck? I thought I'm dropping. Okay, nice. We got 98 on 7th Dan. Okay, that's very cool. I want to test out which level I'm at right now. Wait, I think this is a little bit easier than 7th Dan. What the heck? Oh my god! Wait, this is way harder than I expected. Okay, this is definitely 8-10, obviously. Okay. 97 on 8-10. Still over clear so far. How about 9-10, man? No, this is too hard. This is too hard for 9th Dan. Okay, I'm nerving it. I'm nerving it. How about... Huge problem with the setting there. Oh god. I have a better idea. You guys join me. Hmm. 147,000 subs, so numbers 147.
Images may remain under them in morbid affections of the eye for 14 months.
I'm playing 4th then. So what? What did I press? Bruh. That for real? Just... Oh jeez. What rank are you now? 6,000 rank. This dude's good, man. Yeah, it's also like 12 AM here. It's almost 1 AM for me. Can I join? Yeah. The room name is 147. Jeez, man. Why did a guy with 300 rank join? ET, man. Okay, 4 players now. Okay, that just start playing, I guess. Oh, someone joined. I'm about to want this. Let's wait for author to download the map, I guess. Once again, it's called Signicial Core Circus, and password is 147. We're starting for now. I don't think I'm gonna double S because of the third map. Okay, nice. First map double S. Jeez, man. What? Okay, keyboard, stop! Okay, my keyboard's being funny right now. Actually, very funny. Okay, keyboard, stop! Oh my god, my keyboard actually sucks. Okay, that grip was my problem. Okay, that was my problem, not keyboard. Oh, bro! Keyboard! Okay. Fair enough. That was actually stupid. Yeah, I'm the last one. I'm in the last place, man. Cause I suck. I suck both at this game. And this dude got one great. Jeez, man. My hands are feeling so uncomfortable that I have to play something like. I'm gonna play third then. Turn on V2. Nah, I don't like V2, man. What? Sir! I love this fucking keyboard, man. Bruh. Oh yeah, thank you keyboard. Thank you freaking keyboard. Love it so much. And we're just playing dang in multiplayer. Oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I finished showcasing everything except for Alpha to Zeta. these people all get... Oh yeah, obviously, man. All perfect on the freaking Dan. GG, man. This guy got 1 grade. This guy got 3 notes, 6 notes, 15 notes. How about me? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11. I got 11 note drop. But I got lower score than this guy. Shit, I suck, man. GG, I'm screwed. I'm not trying to SS, but I don't. What, I suck now? Oh nice, I have almost 99. Jeez, man. Oh, I'm 99. Wow. Okay, nice. That's very cool. But I'm not gonna hold my 99 through the third song. There's no way, man. I'm 98. What about these people? Jeez, man. Crazy. Jeez, man, that was tiring. Alright, thank you guys for watching the stream, I guess. I had a lot of fun. And now I know which map should be buffed and which map should be nerfed. And let's think. I'll probably work on them later because I got lots of things to do. I barely have any time to finish the mapping. Well, at least everything in the den are settled now. Now it's just the patterning. Just change the pattern of I don't know, man. Just give me some time, and I'll be fixing all the issue. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna end the stream now. It's already 1 a.m. I'm gonna go to sleep. I have school tomorrow. Yeah, college. Actually, university. Well, doesn't matter. That's just it. I'm gonna leave now. I'll see you guys later. Oh yeah, make sure you join my discussion server. Cause there's a server for everything. Den suggestion, course discussion. You can suggest things like nerf 4th dan or something. Nerf something, buff something. Just say it here. If it's reasonable, I'll just leave it like that. But anyways, that's it. I'll be waiting for you guys here. Because this server is what I used for mapping. You can get my new map ping when you react to these roles. You'll get the roles that can ping you when I'm uploading a new map. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna leave now. Bye.